My job, which is focused on fundraising, corporate development, and partnerships, is so multifaceted, right? There's relationship building, there's strategy, there's marketing, there's communication, there's finance and budgeting. Management is a multifaceted field, and the Drucker School understands how multifaceted it is. It's about people management, it's about finance, it's about understanding your customer. And at the Drucker School, I got to explore all of those areas. And in fact, I was encouraged to go outside of my comfort zone. And all of those factors really led to me making the decision to apply. When you are creating a successful business, it has to serve its community and it has to serve its constituents first, rather than just being a profit maximizing entity. And I love that core value about the Drucker curriculum. And I also love that it's not just one type of person that comes to the Drucker School, but at the Drucker School, you have leaders from myriad sectors across the nation and world who come together and make each other better through the diverse perspectives that they have to offer. And I loved that about my classmates and the environment at the school. I didn't have to stop, right? I had just finished my undergraduate program, and the idea of being able to finish my Master's of Business Administration in 1 year while staying in this exceptional Claremont College's Claremont Consortium environment was wildly appealing to me. And I think the return on investment was just too great to pass up. Not only are you going to get a world-class education at the master's level or PhD level, but you're also going to be able to transfer units from some of your undergraduate courses. And that's not only great because it cuts down on the cost, but it also makes for more flexibility in what you can select for your curriculum once you get to campus. So for me, it was a no-brainer to get my master's degree, to get my MBA from the Drucker School. But regardless of your program of interest, regardless of what you do, it's something that I really would encourage any undergraduate student of the Claremont colleges to consider. But I think one specific aspect of the curriculum that I loved was the experiential education component. In classes, we would go directly to sites and learn a hands-on approach to business. We would go to distribution centers. We would meet with C-suite executives across Southern California. We got to learn from the best of the best about how to do business, not just in theory, but in practice. And that was made further effective by our global partnerships that we have with institutions across the world. And you have an option to take a semester abroad or take a program abroad where you can get educational units fulfilled while studying at other top institutions beyond the United States. So that experiential approach to business education is so unique, and it makes the Drucker MBA and Drucker Master's programs, for that matter, very special. When you're considering where you want to spend your time, and when you're considering whether or not you want to apply to graduate school, consider factors beyond the typical ones and think about where is a place where I'm going to feel part of something, and where is a place where I can get the best of all worlds, where I don't have to compromise. And when I was making my decision for where I wanted to go to graduate school, I wanted to be part of something that felt like a family environment, but I wanted world-class resources, and I wanted renowned professors, and I wanted something that would challenge me. Sure, it is about increasing your earning potential, and it's about accelerating your career, but it's also about understanding how business can make a difference in the world and how disruptive leaders can change how business is done in the 21st century. So they taught me a lot about what it means to be a disruptor and how collectively we have a responsibility to change what business leadership looks like.